Hi, I'm Dr. Gaskell. In this activity, you're going to understand better tonicity. We're going to get pieces of potato and you're going to immerse them overnight in a hypotonic solution and a hypertonic solution. The results will help you understand what happens to the water, where does water move from, into, and what happens to the cells of the potato.
For this experiment, you're going to need salt, a tablespoon, a potato, a knife, a ruler, and 2 cups with filtered water. Okay, take a look at your potato. Make sure that you can get a 6 centimeter length on your potato. Mine is exactly 6 centimeters, so I'm going to need to take the longest part of the potato. You want to remove the skin from the potato and have this part. Now we're going to cut 2 strips. They're thick strips, but they need to be as identical as possible. Actually, I may just cut this one in half. Okay, look at this. Take a look at them. Okay, not identical yet. Pretty close. Okay, now check the length and make sure that each of them is exactly 6 centimeters. And same thing with this one. Check that they are the same. Okay. All right. Let's put these things to the side. Next, you're going to get your cups of water, and you're going to leave one of them with just water, which is going to be a hypotonic solution. And the other one, we're going to add salt. So we'll put one. We want it really concentrated. I'm going to put 2 tablespoons of salt because it's a small cup. Depending on the size of your cup, you can put more or less. But you want to make sure that it's very, very salty, right? So we want 2 extremes. One with pure water or as close to pure water as we can get. So this is filtered water. If you have distilled water at your house, it will work even better. But if not, just try to get filtered water or purified water. And then in the other one, we're going to make a hypertonic solution, so pretty hypertonic, in which we're putting lots and lots of salt. We're going to put these 2 strips of potato inside of each of these cups, and we want one to be in a hypotonic environment in relation to the cells of the potato, and the other one is going to be in a hypertonic environment in relation to the inside of the cells of the potato. So I'd like you guys to make predictions, and what do you think is going to happen to these potatoes? All right, so I can't feel any more salt at the bottom. It's as dissolved as it's going to be. So now what we're going to do, we're going to put 1 strip of potato in each of these cups, and then we're going to let them sit overnight. You can see how the potato in salt water cup is floating because the salt water is more dense than pure water. But keep in mind that this is not pure water, right? So this has some ions in there. Ideally, if we're in the lab, we would use distilled water with no ions inside. So it would be really, really, really hypotonic. So we're going to leave this overnight. Make sure that you can tell which one is the salt water and which one is the pure water. Of course, you can always taste, or you could label your cups number 1 and number 2 and leave it overnight and then take a look the next day to measure the length of each of these strips of potato. Before you do that, make sure that you write your prediction. What do you think is going to happen to these strips of potato?